Why, hello there, everybody. Welcome back to Star Wars Rebellion. We are the Rebels. As always, the red dots are our planets, and we're kicking ass right now. We still have some major problems, mostly being we don't have enough of a fleet to threaten anyone. What I would love to do is take Coruscant. We have here on Lando's Dong, we have a crack. Well, Lando's Dong is headed over there. Shut up, R2. I'm trying to do an LP. Show some respect, you damn droid. We have a crack team of infiltrators, saboteurs, and Skywalker, Solo, Calrissian, Chewbacca, and this guy. But we don't have a fleet. This is up here in Sessawina? And then down here in the Corellian sector is where we have our only real fleet that's ready to do anything. Bren's fleet, they're currently going to Solona. What I might do is, if we can succeed here in Solona, if we want to take Coruscant, we need a combination of crack troops and a fleet that actually has ground troops on it. The first fleet has ground troops on it. So we'd almost have to take the first fleet, move them up to meet with Lando's Dong, and then go assault Coruscant. The reason we want to do that is there are three things we need to do to win. Number one, take Coruscant, the seat of the Empire. Number two, capture the Emperor. And number three, capture Darth Vader himself. There's a strong chance Darth Vader or the Emperor would be on Coruscant, but there's no guarantee. They could be anywhere in the galaxy. Let's go check on our fleet here at Freitas. The Endor and the Snape are finished. Roger is there. Oh, she's going to be an admiral. I didn't know she was good at that. Sweet. She's got a decent leadership rating. Let's take a look at Princess Leia. Ooh la la. Come on, recruit someone, girl. She's like, I'm not very good at it. Perfect Princess Leia impression. I know. Wasn't that awesome? Alright, so how much longer until the fleet gets to Solona? It'll be a few days, so we might as well speed things up. And I'm going to get overwhelmed by messages. Lando's Dong has arrived here at Uvina. X-Wing squadrons deployed somewhere in the Empire. Sooner or later, this is an Imperial fleet sign. There's some Imperial ships that'll arrive at Corellia. I'm not really worried about that. A-Wing research complete. We'll look at that a little better here in just a second. That is because Wedge Antilles rules. Here are A-Wings. I like X-Wings better, but they're fast, they have hyperdrives. The A-Wing is a lightweight, extremely quick and agile starfighter. The A-Wing carries twin wing-mounted blaster cannons, an extensive sensor package. Ooh, it's got a package the ladies love, and light combat shielding, which makes it an ideal choice for hit and fade missions. It was crafted to be the Alliance's solution to the newer and faster TIE models. I do not know if we will build any of those. Come on, X-Wings are so much cooler than A-Wings. We deployed a mine somewhere. Great. It's not yours, it's mine! I already forgot how long it takes for them to get to Solona. Alright, they'll be there in one day, any moment now. That was perfect timing. Battle at Solona. Turret Ratface and Bren Derlin's fleet against 4 TIE fighters. Could we beat them?
The fleet is ready, Admiral. What are your orders?
Your orders, if you choose to accept them, and you better, are for all these ships.
Mission assignment acknowledged. Task Force 2 acknowledges mission assignment.
We're going to have all the fleets attack the TIE fighters, and we're going to tell our fighters to go back into the capital ships. The reason for that is that way they are safe, and the TIE fighters are unlikely to get through, like the Caesarias or the rest of our fleet stuff.
Red group reporting.
Man, years ago I used to play a Star Wars role-playing game. You're like, great story, Super Paul. I know. I kind of miss that whenever I play this. Get in there, Y-Wing! They're gonna blow you up, you bastard!
Force 2 reporting. Target destroyed. Blue group
there you go.
Remaining fighters recovered.
These TIE fighters shouldn't be able to get through the shields. These are the shields of any of our ships. This is the shield of our carrier Katana. I'm gonna slice you up, TIE fighters. How dare you attack the Caesarea?
Reporting. Target destroyed.
You are offensive to us.
Force 2 reporting. Target destroyed.
It's really a shame somebody can't mod or hasn't modded this with updated like ship graphics, because that would look so cool.
Force 2 reporting. Target destroyed. All Imperial ships.
Because I believe this was a Windows 95 game originally, as you can tell by the graphics. So a lot of the graphics, interestingly enough, do stand up. Maybe a little less the battle ones, but we destroyed the TIE fighters. What is here on Solona? Alright, if we can destroy them... You know what, we're going to just take a big risk. And we're going to do an orbital bombardment of military facilities. Alright, we killed a stormtrooper and an Imperial Army regiment, and we got lucky we didn't hit any civilian sites. That is perfect. If we would have hit civilian stuff, popular support for us in the region would have gone down. That will make it easier for our sabotage crew, Ratface and Durlin, to go in and hopefully get rid of the last Army regiment. If we do that, Solona might become neutral. That might make Corify join us, or might make Vagrant neutral. Well, look at what happened. It did become neutral. What do we want? This? No. Brent Durlin is like, I'm badass, son. And Corify joined us. Where the hell is that? Oh, down here. So they can build ships. I think Commodore, yeah, is where we're going to make the head of our fleet. We will have them build some... Well, I wasn't going to, but just because we unlocked it, let's have them build some A-Wings. This is probably the only place we're going to build A-Wings. The only good thing, I think, is because they're fast. And then we're going to have this fleet move down to Vagran, because we can see the popular support for us there. And Indral has gone up. Oh, what happened to Solona? Solona joined us. I don't know why that was. The Dictator, that's the potato with a wiener, is trying to show up there, but we took off. I don't know why Solona joined us because we moved our fleet. Maybe they thought we were going to be like terrible overlords and we left. They're like, what? These guys are really good. They don't want to oppress us. No, we just want to impress you. In your face. We are doing pretty damn solid. How's the fleet at Freitas coming along? Still working on our escort carriers that have yet to be named. What about our fleet at Faker? We've got one of the Nebulon B frigates done. How's the second one coming along? It is really close to being done. It'd be nice if we could get Mrist to join us, but I don't believe we have any diplomats in the area. Holy crap, look at all these ships going to Mrist. So there's still a hell of a lot of Imperial ships out there. Though we look super strong and we have a ton of territory militarily, I believe they still outnumber us strength-wise. An espionage mission to Halawan has been foiled. Where's that? What's right here in Mrist? What we were just looking at. Oh, and a shipyard is idle on Leia. Okay, we finished the Nebulon B frigate. What should we call this one? Let's call it the Yoda. Yoda. In honor of Yoda. And then we're going to put 2 X-Wing squadrons and 2 Y-Wing squadrons on the fleet. Doing it that way by just putting it on the fleet icon automatically puts them onto the various ships. And speaking of which, why don't we build... Where are they? We're going to build a couple more escort carriers. Basically like giant fighter aircraft carriers. We're building what our ideal fleet is, which is a combination of lots of fighters, because those are easy to replace. It's much easier to replace a fighter squadron that blows up than replace an entire capital ship. And Nebulon B frigates, which are really good utility ships. How much longer till you guys get to Vagran? 2:38, so there'll be 6 more turns. And so far, Lando's Dong is pretty safe hanging out here in Uvina.
The Empire has bested us.
Mon Mothma was like, I tried to suck that thing's dick, but I couldn't find one on there. It tried to eat my legs, that human thing. I'm sorry, Mon Mothma's not a good diplomat. Ooh, a carrier who's been deployed at Freitas. That is not good. Corellia is under blockade. I think those ships left very quickly. Because the Imperial fleets are basically trying to catch up with us. But we've been very fast. We're like, I gotta go! I gotta go! Jan Dodana failed on Mon Calamari. Like, yeah, make those fish guys love us. So what should we rename this? Our carrier. We're gonna call it the best name, I already gave it away, in the Star Wars universe, the Starship Enterprise. Hell yeah. And then we might as well put some X-Wings on it. Put some X-Wings, a couple of Y-Wings. You see, we've already got 10 fighter squadrons in this fleet, and we don't really have any support ships yet. We're going to want some support ships like Corellian corvettes, because those will be great at shooting down fighters themselves. Corellia under blockade again. That didn't last very long, though. They flew some Imperial ships in and then out. We ought to get Ceswina up here, just in case. You just want to make sure Lando's dong doesn't get hit, because we don't want Skywalker or any of them to get captured. Yeah, more Y-Wings, that's great. Hurry up, First Fleet. If we can get you to get Vagrant to join us in Drawl, then, I don't know if it'll happen in this episode, we can get you to come to Ceswana, and we can make a push for Coruscant, and try and get one of our 3 objectives to win the game. Any moment now, sir. Oddly enough, this reminds me a little bit, ever so slightly, of Crusader Kings 2, and I think it's mostly just because I have to keep changing, like, we're going slow, we're going fast, we're going slow. It's like sex. He's like, I know about the robo-sex. Woo woo. That's a rap song for everybody now. I'm silly. Then I cry about it. Why didn't anyone buy my Star Wars rap sex album? Battle at Vagron. They just have a bunch of TIE fighters. You know the drill.
The fleet is ready, Admiral. What are your orders?
We want to recover the fighters right away, because I want to keep them safe.
Acknowledges mission assignment.
If we send our fighters after... Shut up! I'm doing an LP! If we send our fighters after their fighters, what'll happen is their fighters will take way off away from the capital ships, which would be wise and just dogfight, making it harder for our ships to beat them. Whereas this way, they're going to have to fight capital ships which have big old fleets.
Red group reporting. Remaining fighters recovered. Blue group reporting. Remaining fighters recovered. Task Force 2 acknowledges mission assignment. Task Force 3 acknowledges mission assignment.
Oh, you can see them right there. They think they can destroy our old bulk cruiser, whatever this is. I think it's a bulk cruiser. Yeah, BC. The Caesarea. This thing's like, oh, I'm old and tired. Why are they attacking me?
Force 2 reporting. Target destroyed.
I'm guessing this would be from the time of the Old Republic? Not the old Republic, but the pre-Cold Republic. You can see that these TIE fighters, they just don't have enough of them to even dent the shields. TIE fighters, by and large, are pretty useless in this game until you get to the TIE Defender. That is the one thing I love about Star Wars games, is that, like, when you watch the Star Wars movie and you're like, those TIE fighters go down like they're paper, they've really put that into games, like X-Wings versus TIE Fighter in this. Oh, they actually did damage the shields. We destroyed all of them. I think we're going to get smuggling help from Vagran. Smugglers from Vagran are providing us with additional resources. Wedge, every time almost Wedge is like, yeah, I got some more ship ideas. I made an A-Wing. I was thinking about what's like the alphabet. Why don't we make that a fighter? Dude, you rule. Orbital shipyard deployed at Freitas. We now have 12 of them at Freitas. Eventually we might upgrade them to newer models, but it's all good. Saboteur strike at Talus. That is, I think... That's a ground defense thing. I don't remember if it's a shield or a gun. I think it's a gun. Yeah, that was one of these, like, planetary guns to shoot ships out of the sky when they try to attack. Interesting. So that means there are Imperial officers somewhere around here, or special forces that did a sabotage mission. But more importantly to us, fuck it, we're gonna do, this might not work right, we're gonna try and planetary bombard again. Alright, we didn't hit any civilian things, that's great. We hit all of the regiments, man. These guys are really good at bombardment. Holy crap. We entered Kovo? So that means Vagan joined us and the uprising began over on Draw. We were that successful. And who did we capture? Koval. Major Koval is the second in command of General Veer's elite Imperial ground forces. He's like, oh shit, man, how'd I get caught? Our fleet is injured. We're not going to worry terribly about that. We're going to move them over to Draw. That'll take 11 days. I don't care about training facilities, orbital bombardment. Tripping on words, butts. That is one thing. See, we learned that from... Oh, I can't remember who said it. You know, gets there the first with the mosts. A true axiom in war is though the Imperial Army, or fleet I should say, has way more ships than we do, we have done a great job of just making sure the ships we do have, we've joined them up and move, hit and run, hit and run, hit and run. And by doing that, and taking advantage of politics and popular support, we've won a ton of popular support in the core worlds. The hardest place to get it will be here in Sluis. I was just looking at Leia Organa very quickly. Alright, 4 lists is constructed. Finished the construction. We will have you guys build another shipyard for War Tendel. So that War Tendel can be doing words. Can get their fleets going. How are things with Lando's Dawn? Looks good. We don't see any other fleets coming right now. John Dunedin succeeded.
Empire has bested us.
Mon Mothma failed again. When was the last time we recruited anybody? Seriously. Like, there are all kinds of guys we can recruit in this game, and we've recruited hardly any of them. Abort, Mon Mothma.
We've aborted the mission.
No more diplomacy. I want you to find some recruits.
Understood.
If the president of the... what are we? The Rebel Alliance. If you can't convince people to join our cause, who can? She's got a great diplomacy and leadership rating, but she's really just dumb. Look at that. Derp. I think that's how she recruits people. They're like, so why should I join? Derp.
That was a mess.
And Leia failed to recruit anybody too.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Come on, Princess Leia, you're charming and you're kick-ass. How can you not convince people? Crix Medine used to send us messages, remember, about troop training, and now this guy does because this guy is competent. Construction yards idle, don't really care about that at the moment. We'll deal with more of that later. How close are we to draw? Day 249? Well, I guess that'll have to wait till the next episode. Not bad, though. We took Vagrin, we took Corify. Hopefully the next episode we can take Drawl, and maybe, I'm really hoping, start to try and form a force here. Or at least send a force towards here, because I want Coruscant. We've done a very good job of avoiding the Imperial Army, fleet. And when the Imperial fleet has matched up with us, we've been in a good shape where we've had so many ships now where they run away. Still, if they got all of the Imperial fleet together, we'd still be screwed. But whatever. And we haven't seen Vader yet, or the Emperor. I want to see these dudes. I hope you do too. And I hope to see you all next time. Thanks for hanging out.